In a disused rice warehouse on the outskirts of Bangkok, a battalion of computers minting digital money. As with gold, it all starts with mining. They're notorious for being highly energy intensive, but cryptocurrencies have triggered a new gold rush.
Welcome to the Wild East crypto frontier, Thailand's 21st century temple to the future of money.
Thailand is trying to position itself at the vanguard of a global revolution, and it's gone crypto crazy.
I'm an addict, crypto addict. I love trading, I love coming in, I love making money.
But the world of traditional finance sees a Trojan horse full of disruptors that threaten the established financial system. A new generation of innovators is tearing up the rulebook, determined to stop the old guard from wrecking the party. To the believers, cryptocurrency is as revolutionary as the invention of the internet. There are now more than 10,000 crypto coins and tokens, the best known of which is Bitcoin. At their heart is a technological ecosystem called blockchain, which allows data to be transferred in a secure way thanks to complex encryption.
Blockchain technology is a paradigm shift that is fast transforming our world. Cryptocurrencies run through these decentralized networks, but they're not under the control of any single government or company. And that's why many countries are really grappling with how to contain this borderless new digital technology. One or two have already banned it. Others are imposing restrictions. But some, like Thailand, well, thus far, they've embraced it.
Tonight, amidst Bangkok's high-rise glitz, they're celebrating a deal between Thailand's first billion-dollar crypto startup and the kingdom's wealthiest woman. That's her, El Supalak, retail queen known as the Iron Butterfly, elegant but formidable. On her arm, Top Jirayut, 31-year-old tycoon and founder of Bitkub, Thailand's biggest crypto technology group. Top's a reluctant celebrity, but across Bangkok, his face is everywhere. His is a rags to riches story, literally. His parents still run a small fabric shop. He's now a multi-millionaire running a group of 7 blockchain companies.
You call this whole crypto boom a revolution. But what do you say to the skeptics who say it's all built on thin air, like it's a bubble waiting to burst?
With any new thing, there's going to be a bubble, but after the bubble burst, then it's a new industry of, where there'll be world-changing technology companies, coming out of that bubble, like Google, like Amazon did. I'm sure when the internet first arrived, there are a lot of skeptics. For every generation, there are skeptics. Just like that moment when you're first exposed to a car.
Yeah.
You're not going to be riding horses again. Or that first moment when you're exposed to emails. You're not going to be writing letters to friends.
That's a big ad. How many floors of that building have you got your face over there?
20 floors maybe.
What about people who want to get rich quick and they don't understand that actually that's not the best way to deal with crypto, because they can get hurt very badly?
So if you have too much regulations, too much restrictions everywhere, then you're stamping on innovation.
During the pandemic, investing in crypto has surged in Thailand, fourfold last year alone. And it's happening even in the most unlikely of places. Isaan, the endless rolling rice paddies of the Korat Plateau in Thailand's poor northeast. It's a tough life, dawn to dusk work in searing heat.
When you're out here listening, as the farmers say, to the sound of rice growing, it's like you're a million miles away from our brave new world's digital metaverse of Bitcoin and blockchain and frenzied crypto speculation. Not a bit of it.
Last year, during the COVID lockdowns, Sopon, a jobbing rice farmer, happened across a YouTube video and discovered a new way of making money. All he needed was a smartphone. The video was made by a young crypto entrepreneur, Bitkub's top Jiriyut.
เขาพูดเรื่องเกษตรกรจะเอาตัวรอดยังไงถ้าหากว่าดิจิตอลที่มาดิสครับอะไรต่างๆแรกๆก็ฟังไม่เข้าใจครับผมได้ยินเขาว่ามันซื้อขายแค่10 บาทก็ได้แค่10 บาทมันน่าสนใจก็เลยลองสมัครดูเล่นๆเติมลงไปรอบแรกก็100 บาทรอบ2ก็เห็นว่ามันได้กำไร10 บาทดีใจก็เลยเติมลงไปอีก500 บาทก็เล่นอยู่ประมาณถือไว้อยู่เฉยๆแค่1 อาทิตย์เงินขึ้นมาอีกเป็น100ดีใจเลยทีนี้
Sopon had spent 10 years as a migrant construction worker in the Middle East and then drifted between low-paying jobs back home.
ชีวิตแบบนั้นผมไม่อยากจะไปสัมผัสกับมันอีกแล้วแต่ผมพอใจแค่เท่านี้ แค่พอได้อยู่ได้กินไปวันๆได้ใช้ชีวิตอยู่กับท้องไร่ท้องนาอยากจะนอนอยู่ตรงไหนก็สบายไม่ต้องมีใครมาบังคับ
He's making about what he made as a jobbing worker, around £150 a month. But he's his own boss now. Yet he's gone all in, trading crypto, and markets can gain or lose 20% of their value in a matter of hours. Sopon lives out his rural idyll here, in the middle of a field. He's rigged up a solar panel to charge his beeping battery. One Chai, a mechanic from a nearby town, has sought him out, bringing his laptop so that Sopon can teach him how to trade. Utai, a passing herder, stopped by to see what was going on, and Sopon began his conversion routine.
อนาคตลูกหลานเจ้าก็ต้องได้ใช้เขาว่าเงินเจ้าต่อไปมันจะอยู่ในโทรศัพท์ทั้งเบิดอันนี้มันคือหยังโอ้ยอันนี้มันเป็นแท่งเทียนเนี่ยนี่นี่เห็นมั้ยเนี่ยคันมันต่ำๆลงไปอันนี้คือราคานี่เห็นมั้ยนี่
คุณอุทัย you think these guys are crazy or are you interested
มีคนสนใจครับ
7 p.m. and with a fresh, plump paddy-field rat on the barbie, it's time for a feast. It's an Isaan delicacy. A neighbouring farmer's dropped by with his wife. They have no idea what they're in for. It's Ricefield Crypto Night, and Sopon's in full zealot mode.
โอ้โหพูดมากไม่ได้เลยตับหายหมดเลยของแซ่บของครอบครัว
Sopon's living the dream, a life reliant on the unpredictable returns of crypto assets. The concern of Thailand's financial regulators is that without more robust regulation, Thai people trading crypto will be vulnerable to that volatility and market manipulation and scams.
I've come to meet a 23-year-old chef called Chan, who, when he was a 19-year-old student, got into crypto and made millions. Then Chan suffered crypto's 4-letter curse, R-E-K-T. He was wrecked. Bitkub, Kun Chan.
Bitkub, Kun Johnny.
How are you?
I'm good, I'm
good. Listen, you've got to tell us what happened when you got wrecked.
All right, I mean, I started cryptocurrency in 2017, so I was about 19 years old, actually. And everything was going up, right? So bull market, so I put in some money. And then actually, in a short while, just only about 4 or 5 months, I made millions of baht.
Chand had invested in a less well-established coin, which was cheap. Its price shot up and then crashed.
I mean, I lost everything because, you know, I waited for the market to go up, right? That one I got in at, I think, 80 cents to $1, and then it went to $14, and then now it's actually less than a penny, so it never recovered. So yeah, I lost that.
What he lost was 400,000 US dollars. Then he gambled 12 Bitcoin too and lost them. They'd have been worth close to $500,000 today.
What's your reaction to the regulators who say we've got to make sure that this market is safe for people before we allow Thailand to trade randomly on cryptocurrencies?
Overall, I think it's actually a good thing in order to get Thai people to be more confident into, you know, moving into the crypto space. I mean, the most important thing I've learned was that people are getting into crypto space right now, like I did, thinking they could be millionaires in like a short period of time. They don't understand what they're getting into, right? And then they can get really hurt because there are a lot of, you know, scams out there. And, you know, if you're getting into crypto, getting rich quick, I don't think that's the right mentality.
But with Thailand's rich and poor rushing to embrace crypto, the momentum is building. Bitkub's crypto king, Top, and Thailand's doyen of retail, L, are launching their joint venture in Bangkok. Top's fresh from cutting a deal with Thailand's oldest bank, which has bought a controlling stake in the Bitkub exchange for more than $500 million. When L Supalak speaks, Thailand's corporate titans listen.
We're gonna fail or we're gonna fight. We have to dream big, think big, and never give up.
She talks about opportunity and crisis and how their country must position itself for recovery in a post-COVID world. I want to be the wind beneath your wings, she says to Top.
You are the wealthiest and arguably the most successful businesswoman in Thailand. Do you think that cryptocurrency is the future of money?
In the future, it will change to some, what I believe is going to be some universal currency that it can trade and exchange. The trend is toward that.
But the regulator does not have this vision. They want to stop this.
I don't say they want to stop it. They have to balance. They need to balance.
So there should be some regulation.
Yeah, there should be, yes. If not, there will be too many.
You see cryptocurrency as being something which Thailand can really hitch its own fortunes to.
Because after pandemic, COVID, all right, the number one that we have is we are the number one tourist destination in the world. So the people like to come here to spend money. When people have a digital asset, they are rich, they have money, the new wealth.
Thailand's tourism industry is now betting on crypto to revive its fortunes, hit hard by the pandemic. At Bitkub HQ, Top's about to go live with the head of the National Tourism Authority.
There are more than 300 million people now trading cryptocurrencies around the world, half of them in Asia. About a third of them earn more than $100,000 a year. And 4 out of 5 have a degree. Those are the sorts of tourists that Thailand wants to attract. Forget the go-go bar brigade. This is the future.
ต้อนรับท่านแรกก่อนนะครับทางฝั่งของทางอปทนะครับคุณยุทธศักดิ์สุขสอนครับท่านผู้ว่าการการท่องเที่ยวแห่งประเทศไทยนะครับสวัสดีครั้งนะครับท่านครับสวัสดีครับ
Top believes that by becoming a crypto-friendly nation, Thailand could attract massive new investment. He's been a lonely trailblazer for years, facing resistance from the old guard, regulators always on his back. Now, though, everyone wants a piece of him, and it's great PR for him to have influential allies like this.
Are you pitching to the Tourism Authority of Thailand, or are they pitching to you, or is it just a marriage made in heaven?
The purpose of today is to share the vision of the future. We want to focus on a new target group in Thailand, positioning Thailand forward as a tourism 4.0. And if Thailand is able to push through with the crypto as payments, as one of the very first nations to do this, we would attract new wealth into the country.
Koh Phangan, once a pirate's lair, now an island paradise for a different breed of treasure hunter. The famed full moon parties aren't over yet, but another tribe is now moving in.
Both Thai locals and the outsiders who now call this place their home have a new name for Phangan. They call it Crypto Island.
Friday night is Crypto Night at Buddha Cafe, where day traders, prominent project developers and the crypto curious rub shoulders.
And what the basics are of crypto and blockchain technology.
Edwin de Lepper, an erstwhile IT guru, lectures on the intricacies of the fast-evolving crypto ecosystem, now dubbed Web 3.0.
Coins is basically like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Avalanche, Matic.
He's explaining the technological underpinnings of different cryptocurrencies, smart contract platforms, the digital gold and stable coins, decentralized finance, non-fungible tokens, and the metaverse. It's a lot to get your head around.
The new trend is metaverse. Yeah, and it's like a tornado of technology coming together.
In the crowd tonight, two friends from Australia and Russia, both seasoned crypto nomads. Stephen's music business is based in New York. Sergey's blockchain technology startup has just raised $175 million to fund its expansion. The company is now valued at $2.25 billion. The digital nomads who've moved here have done so to escape what they view as the false promises of the rat race.
It would be fair to call you all crypto nomads?
Before I thought that to move or to live to another country, you should prepare so much, but it turned out to be that one luggage should be enough if you're smart enough to. I was unemployed when I came to Koh Phangan, and now we've raised such a sum of money together with my dream team.
Crypto actually funds me to continue to be a musician, because making a living out of music, unfortunately, in this day and age is very difficult.
They say crypto is a 24/7 thing, but it sounds like your life is a 24/7 thing.
Exactly. Yeah, there are no weekdays or weekends on while you're working in crypto. To me personally, I can't imagine another industry that will be that fast evolving, developing, and driving.
Essentially what we're talking about is a technology, and it's the fastest adopted technology in human history.
The regulators here say they want to enable blockchain technology projects to flourish. It's the speculative perils of cryptocurrency trading that they want to rein in. That's where Tatiana makes her money.
But is it not a bit dangerous? I mean, presumably you lose money too sometimes.
We have a lot of stories about people who lose money like this.
Yeah.
But we look at these people and we should see these stories.
And learn some risk management.
Yes, money management, risk management, everything, yes.
We'd been chatting for about an hour, but an hour is a very long time in volatile crypto markets.
While we were talking in there, Bitcoin has plunged from close to $50,000 a coin to 42. Panic?
Whoa!
Time to buy. Bye.
But for those who've risked too much on such volatile markets, it can be bye-bye to everything when coins suddenly crash. That's what Thai regulators want to protect people from. But Thailand's financial authorities are grappling with how to respond to the crypto boom. They're caught between a rock and a hard place, protecting consumers while allowing space for innovative blockchain technologies to flourish. We'd pressed and pressed for an interview time with the regulator. We'd even had to submit questions, but we were given the runaround, so with their proposed time still not confirmed, we went along anyway.
We spent weeks trying to negotiate an interview with the head of Thailand's Securities and Exchange Commission here. That's the financial regulator. Now, she has warned of the dangers of crypto and wants to clamp down on it. But she's finally agreed to a meeting, although she's only allotted us 15 minutes.
Having taken an antigen test, we were eventually let into the building. But with the Secretary General apparently still in a meeting, we were asked to wait in the lobby. We waited for hours, but were rebuffed with excuses again and again and again. We were getting peckish.
Perfect.
It was now clear our interview was not going to happen. They turned the lights out on us.
Pizza in the dark in the Exchange Commission.
Finally, we received a message that no interview would be possible. They said it was due to COVID restrictions. But for regulators around the world, the challenges posed by the rise of borderless digital currencies are proving difficult to grapple with. Sopon, the rice-farming crypto trader, has ventured down from Isaan for a dose of Bright Light's big city. One night in Bangkok, and he's the toast of the town. He's basking in it. Bitkub's revenues have been growing at 1,000% every year, and this year, record profits are expected. But the regulators are circling, threatening to call time on the party.
So this is a big moment. We're just about to introduce Sopon to his hero, Top of Bitkub.
Sopon's got a few more Thai baht in his wallet now, but Top's got hundreds of millions.
Kun Sopon, meet Kun Top.
สวัสดีครับผม
เห็นออกวิดีโอตลอดเลยครับ
โอ้ยขอบคุณมากเลยครับผม
ที่เชียร์บิตคัพมาตลอดเลยโอ้
คือมันเป็น
Sopon waxes lyrical about his newfound crypto obsession, but Top urges caution.
แต่ต้องใช้เงินที่เสี่ยงได้นะครับอย่าเอาเงินที่เอาขายบ้านขายรถมาลงไม่เอานะครับ
The crypto community's been intoxicated by years of breathtaking profits and eye-watering deals. Can Top's vision for Thailand be realized? Well, he's not much given to doubt. But across the world, there's the threat of a hangover looming as skeptics pour scorn and regulators flex muscle. For now, though, the party goes on.